For the installation of an MSS1C, you need an MSS1C unit, which is normally delivered with the associated screws, washers, and nuts. You also need a 1U bracket, an earth cable, and a zip power cable. The installation of the MSS1C is performed in 4 steps. First, fix the bracket on the rack. Next, install the MSS1C on the bracket. Then, connect it to the grounding point. And finally, connect the power cables. To fix the bracket, first plug the 4 nuts inside the rack. Then, insert the bracket and tighten the screws. The second step is to install the MSS1C on the bracket. Insert the MSS1C inside the desired position on the left or right-hand side. Then, tighten the screws. The other position can be occupied by another MSS1C or fan unit. The third step is to ground the assembly. To do so, attach the earth cable connector to the grounding labeled point on the bracket. Attach the cable to the rack using the tie wraps. The other end of this cable should be connected to the nearest grounding point on the rack. The last step in this installation is to connect the power cables. The zip cable used for power delivery is a free wire cable on both ends that contains blue and black wires. Remember that the blue cord should be connected to the negative source point. To connect the zip cable, remove the power connector from the MSS1C. Then, loosen the top small screws. Insert the 2 cords inside the connector, respecting the polarity on MSS1C connector. Plug back the power connector to the MSS1C and tighten the screws. The other end of the cable should be connected to the TRU. Attach the cable to the rack using the tie wrap. The installation of the MSS1C has now been completed.